Raccoons, and I am presenting this video of if the Allosaurus is still a viable creature in 2025. Hey, I'm Raccoons. I like Ark. No, but I really do like Ark. So I thought, why not give one of my favorite creatures a video? The Allosaurus is old. Like, really, really old. And since its introduction, it has barely seen any updates. So I thought, maybe let's run this creature through some tests. So yeah, let's get started. We will be putting the Allosaurus through 5 different trials, which include combat, pack fighting, abilities, taming, and the comparison to other creatures. Starting with the combat trial. So just sit back, relax, and watch me put these creatures against each other. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little fighting montage thingy, and I hope it gave you some insight in how strong the Allosaurus is. While the Allosaurus isn't really the strongest 1 versus 1 creature, most of its strength it gets from being in a pack, so we'll be moving on to pack fights now. The Allosaurus is a knockout tame, which is essentially just shooting with tranquilizer darts till it knocks out. I recommend using a calculator such as Dododex to check how many tranquilizer darts you need to tame one. The Allosaurus's preferred food is superior kibble or mutton. Now moving on to creature comparisons and then the conclusion. Geniodectes versus Allosaurus. While both creatures are in their own right very strong, it is far deeper than that. While a lone Allosaurus would 100% get murked by the Geniodectes, in pack behavior it is completely different. The Allosaurus will maul the Geniodectes in pack behavior due to the fact that the Geniodectes has an overcrowded debuff. So if you are someone who just wants to use the creature for fun and jolting around, the Geniodectes is better. If you want to go and run around with a pack, the Allosaurus is better. Allosaurus matchup against the Megalosaurus. While the Allosaurus is undoubtedly weaker than the Megalosaurus at night, its prominence starts to show once it is daytime, due to the Megalosaurus gaining a sleep depth and a stamina reduction. The creature becomes more sluggish and thus more useless during the day. The stats compared to its nocturnal counterpart are a lot lower. At night, there's no doubt that the Megalosaurus would absolutely stomp an Allosaurus. Now I want to move on to the conclusion of the video. This will be split up into two segments, modded and vanilla. Modded Arc makes this a lot different. You have mods such as Prehistoric Beasts, Arc Editions, additional creatures. All those mods make a complete difference to the gameplay, to the creatures which you will be using, especially Prehistoric Beasts, which has mid-range tames which overshadow the Allosaurus just by a lot. If you plan on playing modded, I would recommend getting Prehistoric Beasts or additional creatures. At the end of the day, it does come down to your own preference. If you feel as if fighting with a pack is more important to you, then you should just use the baseline Allosaurus. If you are a lone person, then I would recommend continuing with some mods. In my opinion, I would prefer to use a Geniodectes over an Allosaurus simply due to the fact that it would probably be a better meat harvester. It also does a lot more DPS. To conclude this, I would say that modded Arc has more better alternatives to the Allosaurus, so I would look into that if you are planning on playing modded. In conclusion, if you are playing vanilla Arc, yes, the Allosaurus is a decent mid-range tame. While it isn't the strongest creature on its own, the pack boost grants it a lot of power. It's simply just an outdated creature. That is gonna wrap it up for today's video. This is my first true video that I've ever made. If there are things I could improve on, please do comment down below and let me know so I can work on that. I had a lot of fun making this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.